dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Buy up, buy up. In a menudo style and direct fashion, we're going to get straight into the content of the day. But before we do, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content that I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel. It's all because of you. For that, I can say I'm very humbled and I'm very appreciative. So, over here, I'm not a bully! Fucking Joey, stack it on up. Staxx, right? Is he about to join the Wesley Westville Staxx and collaboration with fucking Wesley Watson? And of course, you have Big Boy. And now Joey Staxx, is he about to join the army? Is he going to leave the Staxx army to join up with Wes Watson and Big Boy in the new Shamura army? Shout out to John Bravo. I looked up what a Shamura is. And to tell you the truth, in Hebrew, it means the son of a whore. Now, I would never call the next man's mom a whore, but they are definitely sons of bitches. I said it. Fill it up with unleaded, right? Now, Big Boy has went out backwards. Pockets on plush. This Vato has now decided to put on the new clothing line of Wes Watson with the WW. The WWE, because they're all pretend characters. This Vato's rocking the Wes Watson bumper on his chest. It's crazy. Shit's gone went wild, right? And now I'm hearing from a deep dark source that Joey Staxx, well, Joe's gonna want a curl too, brother. I want a curl too. He wants to get his curl on with the fucking Pound Pound Club. I don't know, man. But how is Wes Watson flipping all these guys who once didn't like him into joining his Muppet Mobile? It's very simple. Money, clout, no morals, values, or integrity, but a lot of clout. Now, let's talk about Wesley Watson. The most notorious gangster any of us have ever seen since whenever. Okay? Let's talk about Big Boy. The biggest, most notorious gangster San Clemente right by the beach has ever produced. And let's talk about Joey Staxx, the shortest, ugliest bodybuilder ever to come from where? Where's he from? Right? Texas. Whatever the case may be, all three of these gentlemen have something in common. They love muscles. They love money. They love other men. And when I say love other men, I'm not saying that they drink Aitu juice. I'm just saying, man, they love the way sweat runs down the back of a man's calf. You know, Wes has already expressed that several times. Man, look at them calves, right? Damn. You know, it's crazy because when we seen Joey Staxx, and we know he's been beefing with Big Boy for, I don't know how, God knows however long, right? He was once part of the Strength Cartel army. He fell off. He dropped out. He's a dropout from the Strength Cartel, right? And when he dropped out of the Strength Cartel, he immediately has something bad to say about Big Boy. Now, Big Boy, is he innocent in the situation? Probably not. Lucas, right? He's probably not innocent because everybody seems to be dropping out. He's the only active one left. That's about it, right? But he has now decided to leave the Strength Cartel behind and join the Wes Watson Housewives. The army. He's over there with the Housewives of Wesleyville, according to Dubs, right? And now I see Joey Staxx is mellowing out. No, it's not the trend rage. No, it's not the roid rage. What it is he's observing these gentlemen get all the clout. And he wants in, brother. Oh, I'm not a bully. I want in. Do you guys recall when Big Boy and Joey Staxx went at it about a year ago? They went at it in that hotel lobby. I did probably the funniest video I ever made. The funnest video making and the funniest video I ever did. The behind the scenes was hilarious. I had way more jokes. Didn't include them. Might include them on the next one. One never knows, does one. One thing I know for sure, here's the knowledge you can't get in college. These guys were arguing over a fucking curling bar. I seen Joey Staxx with my own two eyes pull out what could only be considered a butter knife and say, hey, there's nothing fair in fighting. There's nothing fair in fighting. And of course, Big Boy was over there like, make sure you put the camera right on the knife so that way when we call the authorities, they know exactly what we were up against, right? Joey Staxx had his bodyguards. Big Boy had his people. They were ready to go at it right in the middle of a 5-star hotel. Guess what happened? Guess who got punked out of that situation? Everybody. A little old man came through and said, if you guys don't take your fucking stupid muscle-bound trend cough asses up outside and get the fuck away before you scare all the good white paying folks out of this hotel. And guess what happened? They didn't get crazy with him. They continued to argue with each other over who could do the most curls, and they got the fuck out of that hotel. That's real life. I'm sure Wesley Watson observed this, and he said, I want to be a part of that. So in the midst of telling lies about prison, he decided to reach out to Big Boy. And somewhere along the line, Big Boy decided to reach around Wesley Watson. And so we have the big old reach around conspiracy. Now, the Shamurta army is getting stronger. It's getting stronger daily. They've already threatened to take down YouTube channels. They've already threatened to exonerate anyone who doesn't rock with them. Man, I'm getting a little nervous. All this testosterone is starting to make a motherfucker say, whoo, maybe I should join up, right? Now, I seen Little Cuete, a rapper from the Norwalk area, right, has decided to step away himself, who once functioned side by side, cool, with Big Boy from Strength Cartel. He has decided to step away as well, and he had some words for Big Boy. He basically said Big Boy is also a shamurta, right? That he is not the man. Now, lately, people have been going in on Big Boy and Wes Watson. There are 3 horsemen, and I'm considered the 4th, right? We got John Bravo, who does not play when it comes to Wes Watson and all his shenanigans. And let me tell you, Big Boy, he has a lot to say about you as well. And then, of course, we have Bubba. The Bubba community is getting deeper by the day, and Bubba is roasting this guy like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man he is. Wes Watson lost more hair than he already didn't have. And now you have, well, it's not even now. You've had Dubs who have joined the party, who's been letting everybody know, as from an ex-convict's perspective, who really did real time, that Wes Watson is full of shit. Don't step in it. I have decided to join up and let you guys know that Joey Staxx definitely is part of that fray. He may fake it till he makes it. He may act like he's not a jacked up, trend coughing ass motherfucker, but he is exactly the same as Wes Watson and Big Boy. Only difference is he hasn't put the Wes Watson shirt on yet. Does it look like it's trending that way? I think so. So let's give Joey Staxx his time to shine. We already know what Wes Watson brings to the table. Thongs, tight white pants, Diddy hookups, and of course, bagels. That's what he brings. What does Big Boy bring? I don't know what Big Boy brings at this point in time, but one thing he did bring to the forefront was Wes Watson's new clothing line with the big WW right here. And Big Boy is proud to wear that shit? Come on now. What man in the history of mandendom, right, would wear a fucking shirt with another man's initials on it? That is not that is not your partner. That is not your best friend. That is your lover at this point. He loves to see you looking like a fool. After all the shit he talked about Mexicans, which you've been known to hang around with, Big Boy, and you got that 10th in you, right? You still chose to rock this man and promote his clothing line? Well, I'll be. Ain't you a baboso? Now, let's see if Joey Staxx holds his own. Because I remember him running up on Big Boy, or did Big Boy run up on him? One never knows, does one? But they definitely had a conversation and conversed right there in that middle of the hotel. And at the end of the day, we still don't know who could bench press more. According to Joey Staxx, I'm a curler. He can curl an excessive amount of weight. According to Big Boy, Joey Staxx ain't even a fucking crumb on his table. According to Wes Watson, these dudes are just 2 fuck boys that better sport his fucking shit or else, right? Now, all 3 of them got a lot in common. One is that they are all ex-convicts. I don't know how much time Joey Staxx done, but obviously the way he pulled that butter knife out his back pocket, he's been around. He's of an understanding that fair fights are not fair fights, that all is good in love and war, and they love war, especially in the gym. Now, as far as Wes Watson doing his little 9, 10, 15 years or whatever he done, we all know by now, most of that was done in Oklahoma, sharing needles with other content creators. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Beep. They call that the pico de gallo. Hey, Wes Watson was like, where the fuck's my binky, brother? That's what he was doing. Now, as far as Big Boy, he did a little bit of time around some real ones because, of course, he kicked it and rode with the Southsider car. And oh my, he got out and he's not that no more. At least he doesn't look that way. He looks like he's trending more towards pink penny loafers and WWE hats. He's just different, right? But these guys, quietly as it kept, are starting an army. So now what you have is you have two different groups going at it on YouTube. You have, of course, Joey Staxx, I'm not a bully, who is on the outside looking in, but definitely trying to climb through the window. You have Wes Watson, the kingpin, the most notorious of them all. Don't say nothing about him that his woman wouldn't say, right? And then, of course, you have Big Boy, who has decided to turn his back on every real one he knows to join up with Wes Watson because Wes Watson drives a Bugatti. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not his. He rents it. He couldn't even afford the oil change that comes with it every month. How do I know? I did my research. Now, Bubba, on the other side, coming from in the blue corner, we have Bubba, who doesn't even have to show his face to eat up what you guys got going on. That dude right there is about as real as it gets. And for some reason, is very good at finding out the information we can't find out. Oh man, he's pulled so much fucking shit out of fucking Wes Watson's closet that I can't even breathe when I watch his fucking videos because I'm so hyped. Then of course you have John Bravo. Do I need to say more? He has Wes Watson scared to take a shit in his own toilet, thinking that John Bravo's gonna pop out of the toilet and not want to wipe his ass. It's all bad. John Bravo's a real one. He definitely does his due diligence, and he's not playing games because he's not intimidated by a fraud like Wes Watson. Then you have Dubs. If you think you could walk a mile in his shoes, Wes, I'm here to tell you two things. One, couldn't, shan't, won't, never will happen. Two, your feet are too small. Hands, definitely too small. Have you seen the Captain Caveman hands on Dubs' hands? Or on his arms, what he's working with? It's just a different story. Now, that doesn't mean because I side with one, I really hate the other, because I don't hate not one man that I talked about, but it sure is funny how the manipulation tactics of these three individuals, Wes, Staxx, and fucking Big Boy, are captivating. Now, when you do a video about Big Boy, you get more views than he does. I can get more views talking about Big Boy than he can talking about himself. Isn't that a trip? They don't support the integrity. They don't support the realness. They support the popularity. It's crazy. Big Boy has definitely sold his soul to the white devil, and Wes Watson's gonna milk him for everything he has. Come here, man, chichis. Let me milk them. Now, as far as Joey Staxx is, he's the carbon copy version of Wes Watson, only in a shorter stature, not that much shorter, but a shorter stature and a more fuel-raged, adrenaline-pumping person. Now, Wes Watson at least takes it a little bit easy. He pulls his feet off the throttle. He knows how to manipulate. Hit the gas, hit the brake. Hit the gas, hit the brake. Gas, brake, dip, dip. That is why Wes Watson has become the llavero of the Shamura Cartel, the new crew. Okay? They're coming to a theater near you. They're ready to tear that motherfucker down, brother, and do a curling contest right there in your hometown. Now, these are three individuals who all have beef with other people in the community, the content creating community. Why? Because people keep fucking speaking on them. Well, let me tell you something. Sharmutas, right? And I love the way John Bravo brought that out, and I'm going to continue to rock that word because it's just lovely, right? It's kind of like shalukas. It just rolls off the tongue good. And we all know Big Boy, Wes, and of course Joey Staxx know all about rolling off the tongue or rolling in the tongue or just rolling around with tongues. I don't know, but at this point, man, you have three dudes who definitely have been exposed. Now, as far as Joey Staxx go, I don't know really if this man is everything he says he is. You know, I remember one time I got a hold of a homeboy who got a hold of a homeboy who got a hold of a fucking muscled out fake bodybuilder, Joey Staxx. And Joey Staxx was actually going to do an interview on my channel. Then I couldn't get a hold of him. He was too busy trending, not trending, but trending. And that was that. And I stepped back from that, and I'm not upset about that because at the end of the day, there's something about spit and yelling I just don't like. When it comes to Wes Watson, you already know what you're going to get. You're going to get over a gallon of saliva. You're going to get called man titties. You're going to get ridiculed and fat shamed. And you're going to get burnt for a whole bunch of money. I don't want to join that team. And then with Big Boy, what you're going to get is someone who will smile in your face. Someone who will ask you to assist him in burning everyone in the vicinity. And then someone who will turn his back on you and talk shit about you right after he can't get anything out of you. These guys are a match made in heaven. It's only a matter of time before the explosion happens and they're all three biting each other's heads off again. And for those of you that don't think that Joey Staxx wants to get in this crew, oh, best believe he's not a bully. He's going to want to get involved because that's just how them types of guys do it. Okay? There's no way when it comes to the bodybuilding community, Wes Watson, who just started bodybuilding a couple years ago, right? But has taken over that whole scene. And Big Boy are going to even outshine Joey Staxx. He's not going to let it happen. Can't happen, right? Now, I know a lot of people make fun of these guys, and it's funny watching. But let's really break it down and speak some realisms right here. Why does everyone hate Big Boy? I don't. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, my primo Pepe, he went in on me. He said his fucking nipples look like a couple broken arteries. That's his thing. I don't dislike or hate Big Boy. I just think Big Boy is doing clown activities by joining up with Wes Watson and selling out and selling his people out for money. You know, there comes a time, all money is not good money. Everyone likes it. Everyone likes the creature comforts. Everyone likes to be able to financially secure their pockets, get a bag, help their family out. And you shouldn't knock the next man or pocket watch him. And I shouldn't have anything bad to say about him for trying to get his money. But are you kidding me? You sold your soul to Wes Watson. It's to the point now where he's playing you out like Pinocchio. It's just a bad look. All the real ones that were really striving on the concrete, hitting them burpees with Big Boy, they're not around anymore. They are gone. And he's sitting here talking about he's going to shut other people's channels down. And when he sees them, they ain't going to say nothing to his face. Well, where's that little old fucking fight you're supposed to have with Tito Ortiz? Tough guy? Come on, the Huntington Beach bad boy would have put you on your pockets. So stop it. When it comes to Wes Watson, we know exactly what we're getting. Lies, giving lies, piggyback rides, right? That's just what you get. And when it comes to Joey Staxx, you never know what you're going to get because he's so roided, raged out that at any point in time, you know, he's a liability. I will say this. These guys right here are a force to be reckoned with on YouTube because if you don't agree with their shenanigans and their bullshit, well, they'll just go to the next level and get your fucking channel took down. That's how they go. But I don't hate them. I don't hate Big Boy. Not whatsoever. Get your money, fat ass. I don't hate Wes Watson because at the end of the day, he figured it out. He figured out how to manipulate millions of people into believing he's something he never was. Again, according to a content creator, they didn't do nothing in Oklahoma but a few dips, push-ups, and slam together. And according to Joey Staxx, it's funny, Joey Staxx went in on Big Boy. He went in on Wes Watson. And now I'm hearing he wants to join the losing team. I say sharmutas, not shalucas, right? You better stay away before your platform trends the way that they're trending, and that's down. I looked at Big Boy's video he dropped 12, 13 hours ago. He had 4,000 views on that. It's funny because I could sit here and talk shit, and, you know, I got a lot of support, and I couldn't do it without them. But if I was just going to be an asshole, I could say I pissed 4,000 views in an hour, right? How can someone that talks about you or that even discusses what you got going on get more views than you talking about yourself? That just shows me the people ain't fucking with you. The people have spoken. With Wes Watson, his fucking views are rapidly declining. He better stick to fucking trying to sell his funny ass Wes Watson t-shirts. The lime green t-shirt was hilarious. The coloring on that was just despicable. And as far as Joey Staxx goes, I don't know how much money he has. I could care less. I don't know what he's into. I could care less. But if you don't stop sweating already, motherfucker, come on now. This motherfucker Joey Staxx has been sweating and screaming. He's screaming right now and sweating watching this video. It's crazy. I'm saying you have those three guys and then you have Dubs, Bubba, and John Bravo roasting these guys constantly. Hey, there's a battle going on here. Who are you going to rock with? 3 certified ones or 3 nerdified ones? It's totally up to you. I'm going to be on the outside looking in saying shout out to John Bravo, shout out to Dubs, and shout out to Bubba. And meanwhile, these other 3 characters are going to be trying to work you out of a measly $300 for a fucking workout that I could show you. Hey, look, it doesn't involve injecting yourself. So if you're into that, they got you. But if you're involved in just eating healthy and doing a workout, there's a perfect podcast and a perfect channel for you. And his name's fucking, it's called Health and Fitness. There's also another one called what is the homeboy's name? Petey Boy, man, from El Monte Flores. The homeboy's name is High Power Fitness. Go tap in with him. He's going to steer you in the right way. He's going to show you how to take care of your body, how you're supposed to take care of your body. He's not going to be mad at you because you only took the $300 plan and not the $3,000 plan. If these fuckers don't stop it, so let us know now, Joey Staxx. I'm not a bully, I'm not a bully. Are you joining the Sharmuta Club? Or are you going to be a real one and just sweat to the oldies by yourself like Richard Simmons? One never knows, does one? The gun.